Hi, I am here in Moscow. We are at the offices of webinar.ru and I'm meeting with Alex and Alex. So, Alex, Shamis, hi, nice
Hi.
meeting you.
Nice to
Can
meet
you
you
tell
too.
us a little bit about yourself and things you do?
Sure. I'm an entrepreneur. I have found several companies here in Moscow, including Webinar.ru and Foodie.ru, which are analogs of WebEx and Seamless Web in US, and also a company called Printio.ru, which is similar to Zazzle in US. Previously, I was born in St. Petersburg. I moved to US when I was 14. Spent 8 years there. I got an engineering degree in New York and worked for a few years at several investment banks. And at which point I decided that Russia has many opportunities, and I quit my job there and moved. And 2.5 years ago, I moved to Moscow.
Excellent, thank you. Alex number 2, or Alex Alperin. Nice meeting you. Can
Yeah,
you tell
nice
a
to
little
meet
bit about yourself and what you do?
Yeah, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm CEO and founder of Webinar.ru. Also, I take part with Alex at Foodie.ru. Previously, I worked at Apexis, that's an investment firm, which we started, I think, in 2007 to help startups in raising money from venture investors. And later, we became investor ourselves and invested and done a few deals here in Russia and a couple in the United States through our private investors, private US investors.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. You guys mentioned that you formed some kind of new community or society here in Russia with the name Futurussia. So can you tell a little bit more about this organization, what you guys do, and why you decided to organize it?
Yes, that's right. Futurussia is actually a community of entrepreneurs, developers, scientists, investors, targeted to help Skolkovo, to promote Skolkovo and work together with the Skolkovo project to model some processes before actually Skolkovo starts, and to help with raise community around this project.
Mm-hmm. So can you tell how you guys gather those people, how you spread the word and find entrepreneurs and VCs and everyone else to
Sure.
join you?
So Futurussia consists of many people spread across different regions of Russia and other countries.
Okay.
We have a central coordination committee that we all participate in, me and Sasha and a few other people, and we basically manage the process and the directions that the community takes. We generate interest from the members to take part in different projects. Some people take charge in real communication with universities, other find scientists and build a database of knowledge base, basically. Others communicate with the Skolkovo people, to the Skolkovo administration, and connect together VCs and projects and Skolkovo and everybody else. That's basically it. Yes.
So how many people do you have so far?
It's 600 registered people and many more, say a few thousand
And
waiting.
what's the distribution? Entrepreneurs versus VCs versus some other people?
Well, obviously, VCs comprise a small part. I say it's about 50-50 split between entrepreneurs and scientists, people from research.
And what the format? Are you guys do you meet like on a regular basis, or?
Yeah, we meet regularly. There is a general meeting once a week, and the groups working on specific projects, they meet more often for them. The most of people, this is not their full-time activity, but that's like their social activity. They do something on their job, or they entrepreneurs, and they commit a few hours a week to do something for Futurussia. Except a few guys, one of them, Ivan Burtnik, actually the head of Futurussia, who committed full-time to this activity.
Can you give me examples of projects that you have done or you just started? Any examples?
So our goal is to spread the word, to
Okay.
create the ecosystem around Skolka.
Mhm.
So from what has been already accomplished for most part is that we really tried hard to participate in all major events, conferences.
Mhm.
So we participated at the Seliger camp, which is probably one of the biggest events where all the innovators come to suburban area. Basically, it's a real camp in the forest, in the woods. And it's about 10-20,000 people gathers there, and people from administration, including Medvedev, was there. So we organized our own section in this camp. We handpicked a couple dozens of best projects, which presented the work to the president and to other people. So.
So if you look at what you do and the state of startups or entrepreneurs in Russia, what do you think are the major difficulties that you guys are facing in terms of developing this Silicon Valley thinking or pushing forward innovations and enabling that?
I think we don't have enough success stories, and that because of that, not too many people actually thinking about starting their own business, as opposed to say USA, where almost 50% say they want to start their own business sooner or later, and also because of that, we don't have that much interest from the foreign investors and foreign companies to expand into Russia. So we need more success stories, and for that we need more startups. So
well, and we need, I think, more entrepreneurial-minded people to do that. So that's actually one of the biggest purposes for us to tell people about entrepreneurship, to share them success stories both here in Russia and outside, and make them to start something.
Do you think there are any specific conditions in Russia that prevent people from becoming entrepreneurs? Compared to like you spend time in the States, so you know how the things have been done in the States. Do you think any specific conditions in Russia?
There are a lot of bureaucracy, and everybody knows about it, which makes it significantly more difficult just to get started with about anything. There are problems with just setting up a company, running a company, organizing, doing accounting, online payments, billing, and so on. There are high barriers, entry barriers into certain markets. Generally, there isn't enough angels. There aren't enough angels, and it isn't really very easy to get the first capital to get started and to get good mentors. That's the most common problem.
But at the same time, do you see any advantages?
Yeah, sure.
And why you think?
Actually,
Russia is
I would not completely agree with bureaucracy. That's of course that's the point. But anyway, that's to start a company you need a few days here. That's not a big issue. Accounting also, yes, it takes some time and money. But anyway, if you want to do something, you will do that. I think the biggest challenge is mental to make people think about entrepreneurship and do something. And maybe other reasons comparing with countries like Israel, they have really big government support. Support, first of all, for early stage investors. They share risks with them. Sometimes that's even 4-time leverage to the money that private investor invests on early stage to early stage companies. So if we would have something similar here probably there would be much more angel investors that invest and risk. But since they have 4 times leverage, let's say, or at least 2 times, there would be much more of them, I think.
So if thank you. So if you would want to kind of, in conclusion, tell us a little bit more about what type of support Silicon Valley or U.S. entrepreneurs, VCs can provide you with, what kind of cooperation you're looking for, so we can kind of engage with you and help you with this task of creating entrepreneurial community in Russia. What else, if you can expand on that?
Well, I think the most thing that Russia and also Skolkovo needs is Western expertise. So that's, I think, the biggest help that the foreign community could provide is coming here or interacting with the Russian entrepreneurs or officials and to provide their expertise to become mentors in some projects or companies. And also maybe investors, as they provide their expertise with their money, if they would come, this would be this would be awesome. But I think on our side we have to do something to attract them.
I think if you had to summarize it, I'd say that what we really need is foreign investors to view Russia as a very lucrative business opportunity, like they view Asia, India, Indonesia. They have to be thinking of Russia as a chance to make money. So then they'll participate, then they'll come here for events, they'll want deal flow, so they'll become mentors, they'll start with angel investing and so on. All this will give a boost to and create competition for our local investors as well.
Great. Well, thank you so much for your time, and we'll definitely take some actions and see how we can move certain things forward.
Yeah, thanks for
Thank
having
you.
me.
Thanks.